good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. It's a Tell the Truth Wednesday. I'm your host, Mike Bara, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joined as I always am on Mondays and Wednesdays by my co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair from Hayden, Idaho, Jennifer Fallah. Jen, how was your Tuesday?
Pretty good Tuesday. Can't complain.
Can't complain. Getting lots of marriage proposals from men who I don't know why guys look. I get it. I get why you all want to hump Jen. I get it. Okay, but why would you want to be married to a psychic? She knows everything you're thinking. You won't be able to lie to her. You'll get stuck. Jen, what is it with these guys? Don't get insulted. Laugh. Come on. Have some fun. How is it being married?
I'm never telling you anything again. That's about it.
I didn't know it was secret.
First of all, that is, if that were true,
what's it like being married to a psychic?
I would have been so much better off, and I would not have been fooled and lied to and abused and all the crap that I went through. Psychic people are not psychic about themselves. They have strong intuition. They'll be really connected to you.
Yeah.
They're going to know exactly what you want.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing is that
it's up to them to give it.
The psychic gift works for other people, but it doesn't work for you. It's just one of those things. That's the way.
Right. That's just ignorant to think that, like, oh, well, they're going to know when you're lying. Well, we're going to know. Yeah. Because we're going to be really close to you. We're going to be really tuned into you. We're going to feel it. But we still have to, just like everybody else, trust our intuition on the matter. Yeah, that's not true.
Let's see who's here. Moira's here. Good. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, Moira. Kathy is here. Kathy Mayhall. Good morning. Very excited. Who's excited for tomorrow, the 30th on Thursday? I am, for reasons I will make clear in a little bit. Rick Normus's last show before Halloween. That's why we got the Halloween decorations up in the show. Let's see. We got a few other questions. Farmer V says, Wise website clearly says VND is able to be bought and sold on their site because other people were saying, well, they're saying you can't convert VND, but that is something we are concerned about. And what does the CIA have to do with the RV? I think you guys are asking me about the TNT Tony thing yesterday. Look, if he's getting his information from CIA, he's getting it from corrupt people. That's all there is to it. So that's what I meant by that. He basically admitted he talks to CIA. Okay. If I talked to CIA and was relating CIA information, would any of you guys trust me, believe me? No, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't know that. That's just from one post he said. You don't know that for sure. You just start shit again. I'm tired of that.
All right.
You deserve that.
If you should miss any episodes, don't forget you can always jump over to mikebara.blogspot.com where you can pick up any of the shows as they are playing or from last night. Here's last night's Toxically Masculine Tuesday, our show for Monday. You can also pick up my schedule of upcoming appearances, videos I've done on famous UFO cases. Need to do more of those. My Ancient Aliens and JFK lecture at the New Living Expo, interviews I've done with people in the UFO community, and older articles I have written back when writing was a thing on the internet. So go ahead and pick all that stuff up over there at mikebara.blogspot.com. That will link you through to the Rumble channel, where you can pick up today's show on Real News Live with Mike and Jen, which is our channel. Why is this not playing? Let's play. Real News Live with Mike and Jen is the name of the channel. We have almost 7,200 followers now. And you can get in there, watch the shows directly on Rumble, like yesterday's show on YouTube. Some of the things that were said about Anthony Fauci, which were true and fair, were also too extreme for YouTube. So I took the show off of YouTube. It is still on Rumble. You can always slide over to Real News Live with Mike and Jen. become a follower and watch the shows there. You can also subscribe with the little subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner for a mere $5 a month and support the show for as long as we need to continue to do the show, which we're hoping isn't very much longer. Also, you can hit the little green $ button for the Rumble Rant selection that you can put in any amount there. It doesn't have to be $5. It can be more than that. And the advantage of being a Rumble ranter or super chatter or subscriber is that your questions go to the top of the slush pile when it comes to question and answer time with Jennifer, the fetching Jennifer Falah. Also, don't forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus, over at the CBDGurus.com. You can hit the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN, no capital A, no S on the end, just lowercase ALIEN. Get this week's specials. They come usually with some currency that Matt's giving away. Rupiah, Indonesian rupiah is what's going on this week. Depending on your purchasing level, you get everything at wholesale prices. The broad spectrum gummies, the sleep gummies are in there. All the oils are in there. Delta 8 gummies. The various THC gummies are really good stuff. Also, the Pain Freeze roll-on, the Lotion 2000 for your skin. Lots of cool stuff over there. Get over there. Matt and Lucas are wonderful guys over at the CBD Gurus. Also, please don't forget to visit our folks, our friends over at MikeBaraPets.com, the mushroom ladies, Kristen and Diana, who will get you lined up with all kinds of mushroom-based supplements for your fur babies. I've got Barkley on the mush puppies and the mojos and the special sauce. For dogs, I've got the kitties on the special sauce and the Sequoia premium cat food. And you know what? I was petting Miss Fluffy Muffy this morning. I've had her on it now for about a month, the special sauce. And her fur is softer than I can ever remember it. It's obviously working on her coat. She's feeling better. The kitties now look forward to their turkey cat premium cat food with the special sauce mixed in. Every day it makes them feel better. Also, great line of products for horses and donkeys, the mush ponies. You got chill doggies for dogs that are hyperactive or don't like doorbells, like Halloween's coming up in a couple days. Give them a chill doggy. They will be nice and mellow if they have separation anxiety. And the Enforce line of products for human consumption, which work wonders for people with different issues. Talk to Kristen, talk to Diana, send them an email at mikebarapets@gmail.com. They can talk to you about their personal experience with the mushroom-based therapies for their very serious human illnesses. It works wonders. They've got everything over there. They got chocolates, they got coffees, they got starter packs, they got the new body balms. Send an email to Diana. Link is in the description for all this stuff, and get yourself on some of these products. They're absolutely wonderful. Also, please, our last sponsor, the wonderful folks over at LifeWave, who make these incredible phototherapy patches. All they do is they're crystals woven into a thread, put into a patch. You wear them for 12 hours a day, take them off for 12 hours a day, and depending on whatever issue you're working on, they will reflect back your infrared output and stimulate the growth of stem cells. That's the science behind it. It's a military product, military technology. I use the X39 for basic overall health combined with the SP6. That's this one. Like I said, I had amazing results, losing weight, feeling better, getting my hormones balanced, fewer migraines. Blood work was fantastic. There's all kinds of different patches for different functions. I'm also recently added the X49 patch. Link in the description. Great stuff. Great people over at LifeWave. I got to have Michael Jaco back on sometime soon. Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at JenniferFalah.com this week?
If you'd like a healing from me, if you'd like to reach Marcy Howell, if you'd like to take my classes, you can go to JenniferFalah.com. Everything on this website you need to email after purchase. So because we're going to need some more information from you, and to send the classes, they are 9 video classes to teach you psychic development and interdimensional meditation. And I'm going to need a good email to send those to you. They're yours to own, and go at your own pace. This website, you email everybody after purchase. It's on that website. On philosophy.com, where you book a reading, you do not have to email me after purchase. Okay? So if you've already scheduled your reading on your own, you don't have to tell me that you scheduled your reading on your own. Okay? You can go to philosophy.com, click on the blue button, get over to the list of services, choose yours, and schedule it yourself. I do have openings this next week.
I don't know why it doesn't display properly, but there they are.
There they
1
go.
hour session, 30-minute meeting. And everybody, Susan Gretz is still out of commission, although I do understand she is doing better. Yesterday, she was doing better, which is good for us. Okay, let's slide over into the news update segment, which is my segment. Get to be big, and Jen has to be little. Nope. Where's Jen? Where did Jen go? There she is. Okay. News update, news segment. All right. There's not a lot out there. There's not a lot of new rumors. Everything remains done. Iraq is finished. They are a fait accompli. They have done this. They actually inserted the new rate on September 11th into all of the systems. The rate was publicly known behind the scenes from August 1st. It's been plugged into all their budget tables. Everything is completed. Do not listen to anyone who tells you they still have to pass the hydrocarbon law or some other such bullshit. It's not true. It's all been done. It's all finished. They're simply waiting. We are waiting on a public announcement from them. Now, one of the scenarios is pretty interesting. I did get word yesterday that Dubai 1 and 2, which are these main liquidity tranches, have in fact been released, that they were released yesterday. I have heard this before many times. However, this is from a reliable person who I like very much and believe that he is being told the truth, that this time Dubai 1 and 2 are there. That means the whole RV can now be funded. I have a bond contact who is meeting today, the person he's meeting with is going to give him a payout. That payout would have come from bond money. If in fact that happens, I will post it later on the Telegram channel, Mike Bara Chat. That would mean that money is flowing. And if Dubai 1 and 2 were funded, then the bond people would be getting paid. So that is something to keep our eyes on. Another scenario I think is really interesting is Donald Trump continues his trip to to Asia. He's been all throughout Asia. He's going to be meeting with Xi Jinping most of the day today, and then he comes back to America tomorrow. Now, we always hear this stuff about Trump has to be out of the country when the event happens, or he has to be in the country when the event happens. But he is out of the country. He's making deals. One of the countries he's made a new deal with is Vietnam. As Jen told you a couple months ago or a month or so ago, Vietnam could trigger this whole thing by going first. And I'm wondering if these Vietnam agreements might have something to do with that triggering mechanism, because Iraq seems to not be going. However, I am told that the holdup is one of the three-letter agencies. That means Donald Trump is holding back the Treasury, or that means the IMF isn't willing to go. But I want to remind you again, the Bank of International Settlements updates their currency rates twice a month. Tomorrow, it's always done on a Thursday. Tomorrow, Thursday, is the next window. This is once again a prime opportunity for a new Iraqi dinar rate, which I have told you publicly. I've told you what it is, what the Forex rate is going to be, could be released tomorrow. Now, the windows for that are 8:30 to 10 a.m. New York time tomorrow. That would be if, in fact, Iraq wants to beat the markets to the punch, because that would be just before the U.S. markets open. That would be a good time for them to do it. The next window is between 10 a.m. and noon New York time, also tomorrow. Now, the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements, would probably have to get their new rates posted about 3 a.m. Reno time, Pacific Coast time tomorrow, before all that stuff could be put out. So that's kind of where we're at with all that stuff. It's a good opportunity. Also, Roel Garza, I want to thank you very much. Thank you, Roel. That was really kind of you, and everybody appreciates that. So the situation is that once again, we have an ideal window for this to happen. We have the president out of the country. We have him meeting with the second most important player in this whole reset, which is Vietnam. It's possible he could be pushing Vietnam to trigger this thing, because if they revalue at some interesting rate, even if it's only a nickel, Iraq has to follow that right away, or they lose face, they lose everything. So that's a possibility. President Trump will be back in the country tomorrow. It would also trigger, a public announcement would trigger redemption center appointments over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Don't forget, it's getting close to being Thursday in Iraq already. That's what I have. It's not a lot of excitement. Jen, do you have any Gentel updates from the last couple of days?
Yesterday, I got one more day at IMF, and
IMF?
yes, and then shortly after that, TNT Tony, the one you're always insulting for no reason, put out the same information, and that was true. Or I saw that he put that out. And so that confirmed that. So the timeline of best estimate of Wednesday into Thursday, we add another day on top of that. They are running the clock out the clock. I still don't know what the clock is. When I ask about Trump going to Vietnam, he is approving the rate.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You said he like secretly visited Vietnam or something along those lines. Is that right? Did I have that right?
Isn't he going there now?
He has not made Vietnam an official stop on this trip now.
Okay, well, we'll see. Vietnam is in play right now. It's a big deal. We'll see how this rolls out in the public eye. It may look like Iraq goes first. We've gotten information in the Gentel all along that Vietnam is going to push this thing. I think they have tried, and they have. Then we had the Vietnam come up on the Forex a little while back. Other countries on the back screens of the Forex. Rates are rising. There's something Trump has to do to approve something over there. I just keep seeing this golden key. And I don't know what that means. But as of now, we're looking at Friday, Saturday. Keep an eye on the Gazette. We're looking for an announcement in the Middle East. I don't really know. There's so many moving pieces. I don't really know what it's actually going to look like. We should get our notifications shortly after that. If all goes well, and as of now, people. That's it. That's all I got today.
All right. So we could have a change on the Bank of International Settlements, which could de facto be an announcement. We could have Vietnam post a new rate, which would trigger Iraq to go within microseconds, which would make it look like Iraq went first, which is what their big concern seems to be, that they want to go first. And then we could have some sort of
something important about that. Well, I don't know if they actually have to publicly go first. I mean, I think that's what it's going to look like. It's pretty close.
You're big all of a sudden.
But there was something that was going to screw things up if Vietnam went by themselves. Okay, and they were threatening a while back to do that because they were tired of waiting. So they are pushing this along, but there's waiting for an announcement in the Middle East. Is all I know. I don't know what running out the clock means, and I hope it's not the end of the year because that's really going to throw me into a deep depression.
Yeah, me too.
But
Why don't you
that's all I know right now.
maybe next week we'll ask that question. Does running out the clock mean the end of the year? Are we? You want to ask it now? You want to just give?
No, I don't. I don't.
You don't want to know
that
the answer.
I don't.
Well, come on. No.
No, we'll just wait. We'll just wait for the weekend, see what happens.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess the key thing for everybody to take away is that once again, we have a really good opportunity with a whole bunch of things lining up to get this done. However, on the financial side of the house, everything was lined up yesterday. Everything was lined up perfectly on Tuesday. I keep being told Tuesday's the ideal day. And then the people that tell me that, because of banking alignments, but then the people that tell me that also tell me that they get told, well, no, the weekend's the perfect time. So, I don't know. I don't know what we're waiting for.
I don't really think it's more about a perfect timing. Oh, it'd be a good day for it's really about a sequence of events. I don't know why I keep saying Vietnam, Trump, and a golden key.
Yeah. And logically, folks, everybody, I can't see any advantage to waiting to the end of the year. Why? For what?
No, don't even freak out, people. I mean, that's just a fear of mine. When they say we're running out the clock, I don't know. Let's stay positive. Let's hope for the best. Everybody's in agreement that we're looking for something Friday, Saturday, into the weekend.
That's right.
Even behind the scenes, everybody's in agreement with that. Matches up with the predictions that I got after the fact. So that's good.
Yep. All right, kids. Once again, reminding everybody that when we get to question and answer time, which is where we're headed, questions for Jen need to include your real name and the name of the person, pet, or otherworldly entity that you may be asking about. That helps Jen get the questions, get connected, and get the answers for all of you guys. So, Jen, why don't we start over on the Rumble side of the house with our subscribers and Rumble ranters and go there. Okay. Karen Pridgeon says thank you for all the hard work. We're doing the best we can. Sorry about all this. Kathy Mayhall subscriber says, I have a show me a sign story. I've been debating using which realtor friend for my next house purchase. Asked for a sign a few weeks ago, and today of all days, one of them texted to ask how things were going. I gave my answer on which one to use, and also maybe you're getting an answer because it's time. How does one pay for Rumble rants if you don't have Apple Pay? I don't know. I guess you can set up a credit card, debit card, or something like that. Spirit Guide.
You probably have to put a card on file with Rumble. I don't think you have to use Apple Pay.
Yeah, you don't have to use Apple Pay.
I don't have Apple Pay.
I do now, but I do appreciate you even caring, Spirit Guide. That makes a big difference. So, okay. Good morning, Mike and Jen. I'm a Rumble subscriber, and I'm just wondering when I will retire. This is Robin. Robin wants to know when she will retire.
It is sometime this year. So shortly.
Okay.
As of now.
As of now. Well. Kathy says she has less ability to use her legs. She wants to know if she's going to be in a med bed quickly after the
2.5 weeks after your appointment.
2.5 weeks after the appointment. Okay, good. Okay. Marie Annette says, hello, Golden Hearts. Are all my bonds and currencies legit, including the Yellow Dragon bonds?
I think one of those Yellow Dragons isn't good. That's the only thing I see. A red highlighted in red.
Did you say one of the Yellow Dragons? And the other ones are good. Those are
one of them's no good. That's it.
Okay. Wally and Stacy want to know when you see them moving to Hayden.
Soon, I hope. I can't wait. Love you guys. Hayden. It's after the snow melts. Crap, we're going to get a lot of snow this year. We're not going to get melted down until about March. Well, it's pretty typical, but like, yeah, it's after the snow.
Okay. Sharon Barker wants to know, what city town will I be going to for my RV appointments?
That's a little bit I mean, like, I don't think I'm that good. Just pull a town out of the entire United States. Just to, Now, what's her name?
How about a state? This is Sharon Barker. How about a state?
It's the 4th freeway exit away from you.
The 4th
driving on the freeway or the highway.
The 4th freeway exit away from you. All right. Crazy Cat 7 is now a monthly supporter. Thank you over on Rumble. Donna and Chuck for $10. We're looking at 2 properties. Do you see us buying 8815 North Callahan Road or 18400 North Doric Way? 8815 or 18400.
Really not getting a hit on either one of those. I think there's something that pops up.
Maybe there's something better.
Something new.
Slane says, when will Slane meet someone for marriage and when will I be able to purchase my home?
Slane?
When will Slane meet someone for marriage?
You meet somebody in the 4th month of next year. You do not get married until 2028.
You're in a hurry to get married.
You buy a home because you don't know where to go. It's in May.
May. Okay. Yeah, don't be in a hurry to get married. I've waited 20 years. I'm going to take my time.
Yeah, listen to Mike.
Do it right.
Yeah, listen to Mike.
Cooper 2047 is now a monthly supporter. Congratulations. Yes, you should listen to me. I'm doing it the right way. JD Boyer, $10. Jeff. Okay, it's Jeff. Will I finally be rid of the pain in my knees and hips in the near future, or will it require a med bed?
You got quite a bit of buildup in there. Probably arthritis. I don't know if that's arthritis or scar tissue. I feel like you had a really like a blunt force kind of accident or something a long time ago. The med bed can fix that, but you'll probably have to wait until then. Yeah.
Jen, do I have a sinus infection again, or am I just got a little cold from this weekend?
Well, I'm afraid to tell you have a sinus infection because I don't want you going on the roids again and making my life miserable.
But if I were to go on the roids, I would be off of them by next Monday. So,
let me look. Yep.
Do I? Yeah, it figures.
Yeah, touch your face because I'm all backwards. Everything's backwards.
Touch my face? What?
Okay, it's on that side.
Okay. Well, thank you, Regina, for the antibiotics. I started them today. That'll hopefully clear it up. Rhonda for $10. I live in the Midwest. Are there redeeming banks close to me, or will I need to travel pretty far?
It's like in the next big city over. I don't know what you think is far. I'd say 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, people are bringing up Sadani and the election. Yeah, it's in Iraq's best interest for this to go. It's in Sadani's best interest because that would guarantee he'd get reelected. So, Gabriella for $5 says, "Can you tell me what is going on with my boyfriend's health? He's refusing to see a doctor due to trauma in the past, but I'm scared." His name is Drew. So Gabriella wants to know about her boyfriend's Drew's health. If you can kind of get an idea of what's going on.
If he's shielding that from me, I'm only going to be able to get a little bit of information. True. Hypertension.
High blood pressure, then. Yeah.
Yeah, like high blood pressure. So stomach issues, candida. There's quite a few things going on with him. But he really needs to get the blood pressure in check.
Pills can do that for you pretty easy, guys. They really can.
Not if you don't go to the doctor.
Well, yeah, you got to go. Paula wants to know, how far will she have to go for her appointment, and will it go well?
"29 minutes and it will go well," he said.
29 minutes and it will go well. Paula H, $10. How far? Well, sorry, we just asked that. Did you put that in twice, Paula? Yeah, you shouldn't. You didn't need to do that, but thank you. John Christopher for $20 says, John Christopher wants to know if he and his wife Heather and daughter Dana will have any issues at their RV appointments.
Something about the daughter doing it by herself. Like they're suggesting that you don't do it all together. Like that the daughter have her own account, or that she takes her currency and does it by herself.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're planning on all going together, but I do see 2 separate appointments there.
John Patton suggests that maybe running out the clock is talking about the debt clock. Does that make any sense to you?
Could be, but running it out, I don't. Oh crap! No. They are running out the clock, he said.
Yeah.
Just like that.
In sports, you run out the clock when you're in the lead and have control of the ball. That's when you run the clock out. You're not playing the opponent so much as you're playing the ball. Lalani wants to know when her medbed appointment will be after the RV. How long?
A month.
1 month. Karen, Patriot Nurse, for $50. Thank you. My question is, when will the judge's attorneys be cleaned up so justice can prevail? In my federal case, the judge is not enforcing the settlements. A lot of judges too.
When will he what?
When will the judges and the judicial system be cleaned up?
That starts in January? Or before that? I don't know if it's ever going to be clean as far as corruption. But things are going to change. And what I'm getting is that the common citizen is going to have more say. They're going to have more rights, and the judges aren't going to have that much power. So things are going to change, but years. It's going to take years for that process.
Okay.
Is that what she was asking me?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Michael C. wants to know if he will purchase the large ranch with the private lake in Bandera, Texas. Michael C.
I'm looking for a lake. Yeah, you got to go up and over like a little. Yeah. Yeah, I do think so.
Kelly Fontana is now a monthly supporter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jacob Willamis. Jacob Willamis says, I wanted to see if Jen can tell me if I'm going to get the job I applied for in the insurance industry.
Yes.
Okay, good. Shalita says, should I keep my bank appointment for Friday? I also agreed about when I will meet someone for marriage and when will I purchase my home. Wow. Should she keep her bank appointment for Friday? When do you see?
Yeah, one question, please, guys. I just heard it'll be moved, so I think you reschedule that.
Reschedule. Okay. Kelsey Scholl is worried about losing her job in November. Do you see that happening?
Yeah, there's cuts. All right, people, layoffs are coming. When she asked me that, I kind of like got the sense that if they let this change go too far, we're going to start seeing some more layoffs before the end of the year.
See,
I do think there's a possibility that you will be cut. They're thinking about it.
That's the thing. Why are you guys fucking around with this thing? If it was done now, there wouldn't be any layoffs coming up. There wouldn't be any problems. Carissa wants to know if she'll be happy moving forward with an investment that she has in process right now, or would I be happier if I cancel it and hold off?
I don't really see a lot of growth in that.
Okay. Tiffany wants to know, do you see any issues with my exchange appointment?
Nope. Walk out with a receipt and paperwork.
Keisha Mitchell, can you tell me if I exchange in Georgia or Florida? Keisha.
Georgia.
Okay. Is there a penalty or punishment threatened by Trump if the RV deadline October 30th passes and there's no DNR action? There's always threats, but nobody ever pays attention, Joe. Yes. Hi, Jen. This is Kelly. Can you see me getting a MedBed invitation at my RV appointment for me and 6 others? Thank you for all you do.
More than 6.
Wow. Okay. You done? Okay. Mm-hmm. Hi, Jen. Christine DeFrancesco here. Can you tell me if my husband is going to get custody of his daughter, Jacqueline, or is his ex just playing games?
He does, but not yet.
Betty O. Okay. Does, but not yet.
Well, she is always playing games, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Betty O asks, do you see my son-in-law, Aaron, landing a big job to aid his business's financial recovery soon?
No. He doesn't have to do that. There's a large amount of money that comes in, and he doesn't have to do that. So I don't know if there's some other kind of money that comes in, if it's RV from you or what.
Let's make it the RV.
Doesn't have to do that.
Okay, Laura's parent-in-law's wedding rings are missing from their daughter Cheryl's house. I know this is more of a Susan Gretz thing, but Susan's not available right now. Do you get any hit on that at all? Like, are they in the house somewhere?
In the daughter's house? So, energetic stepping stone. So, Laura, who?
Laura says her parent-in-law's wedding rings are missing from their daughter Cheryl's house. I assume it's Shirley.
Laura. Daughter.
Yeah, it would help if you just gave us your parent-in-law's names.
No, it doesn't matter. It's just the rings. They're in the house. They're not lost. She misplaced them.
Okay. They're in the house. Marcia Carr wants to know when she will meet up with Jerry. Will it be this month or this year?
February.
All right. Hey, Mike and Jen. Leah M here. Do you see me and my family working it out on all of us getting together for this holiday season this year?
Somebody can't attend. Somebody with kids. There's a kid reason. Mostly, yeah. A little tense, but yeah.
Yeah. Jody is asking about her husband, Steve. Will he be willing to do a med bed when it's time? And will he be on board with this RV with me if he doesn't get a new one, Jody? Sorry.
Yeah, just throw people away. Who cares? All right. So, will he get into a med bed? Yes, he will. Take him to the consultation appointment. Tell him you're doing something you want him to go with. It's very convincing. You're talking to military personnel. You get like going to an underground facility. I mean, like they're gonna believe it when they get there.
They'll probably see you come out of it and go, okay, hell, I'm in on that.
There's probably some guy walks in and say, hi, I'm 85, and he looks like 25.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
We're all going to be like Aragorn from Return of the King, you know. When we're
That'd be totally
how old are you? I'm 80 years old.
And I
hi. Lynn says, do you see me getting out of the snowy Midwest to a warmer climate for this winter? I just do not like the cold.
Not this winter, but you do by spring.
Okay. Maurice wants to know if his father still wants Elmi to carry out the plans we had discussed before he passed once the RV happens.
Does he want her to do that?
Yeah, carry out the plans we had discussed before he passed. Me. Does he want me? I think Maurice is asking about himself. Does he want me to carry out the plans we discussed before he passed?
He says it's up to you. It is in your best interest to do that. It's a good path. But if it's okay with him if you don't want to.
Okay. Jill says, every so often I get terrible lower back pain and I can't function well. Can you see what's going on with that? Jill, terrible lower back pain.
You have a little disc that moves. It just slips out just a little bit. I think it's all red all around it. I'd work with a chiropractor on that. Make sure they do like an X-ray first to see where we're at and make sure nothing's crumbling or anything like that before they start, jerking you around over there.
Tammy says, Jen, do you see us in a new house by the holidays? Do you see lots of my family
there? The possibility is good by Christmas or New Year's, not Thanksgiving.
Susan, thank you for the advice, but I always try colloidal silver and it never does shit for me. so maybe it's just me. Lori Bakemeyer. Hi, Lori. Connor and I had a car accident on Monday. Ooh, I'm sorry. Brakes failed, hit a block pillar. Can you check to see if Connor had any problems? The seatbelt took me out, and I'm worried about Connor.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I hope you're okay.
Why didn't you tell me that? Let me look. Woman doesn't tell me when things happen. Laura, you're okay. I think you probably have a little bit of whiplash, probably a little bit of bruising here. That had to be angels right there. Yeah, you're protected. Connor. What was she worried about? Did she say anything specific? Let me look. He actually needs an adjustment. You wouldn't think, that a kid would, but he's not going to notice it, but this could lead to a lot of headaches. He needs an adjustment, so I would take him to a chiropractor. I don't see any internal bleeding or any problems like that. He's okay.
Wow, we are loaded down with.
Well, I don't care. It's Lori.
Rumble rants. No.
Just
no. I'm saying.
What time is
Jeremy says, I'm really struggling with marketing my business. Clients love me, but I'm not getting the new clients I need. Any suggestions?
It's just you're not seen enough. More visibility. You're going to want to, you need to constantly bring in new clients. Yeah. So you're going to have to expand the area that you market to. And the economy is down. I mean, I've got openings next week. I'm usually booked out 2, 3, 4 weeks. So people and the holidays are coming. Everybody is conserving their money. So businesses are cutting the fat. You might want to offer some kind of discount. I don't know what it is that you do, but do something to stand out.
Try AI advertising, maybe. Kim, Kirby Girl, I recently went through treatment for Lyme disease. Will it work, or should I look for additional treatment? And if so, any suggestions on what?
It's mold.
It's mold.
The symptoms are very, very close. It's mold. I would go to a naturopath or something. I think they're really good at that.
And move if you can. Charles and Diana want to know what property is best for them. Harmony Road, Buckhorn Road, or Carlson Road?
It's Carlson.
Kim Shade, where do you see me February 15th, 2026? Oh, and AR0419 is now a monthly supporter. Thank you.
I don't know where I am. I'm walking through a tunnel. Let's fast forward here a little bit, get out of the tunnel, because I see light on the other end of the tunnel. So like if you're walking under I don't know, like at a theme park, and you walk under some kind of tunnel that has some like a road or a bridge under it. You're going to an event. There's a lot of people around. It might be a sporting event. People have flags. I don't know where I'm at.
Okay. Cheryl wants to know, will the shutdown end soon?
Is that the Super Bowl? What's the date? When's the Super Bowl?
Not till February.
She said February 15th.
February 15th. That seems a little late, but it could be.
That's after, isn't it?
Yeah, usually
we used to have a bake sale at church like the first week, and then that was right. It was the day of the Super Bowl. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's not it. But that's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, cool.
All right, the other question again?
Will this shutdown end soon?
As of now, there's a possibility that'll end in about a week. And what else do we have coming in a week? That would be cool. Let's do that.
RV. Cooper.
Something's coming.
It is, Jerry?
I just get really excited about that. Something's coming with that.
Sorry about that, Jerry.
They're going to get it.
What'd you say, Jerry? Huh? Jerry? What? Ice crunching. Cooper, 2047 for $10, spent $10 so he could say to us, Dana will wait in the car with the dog until we are finished. I feel like there was a question there, Cooper.
You know, I've been waiting all day to hear that. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you were dictating or something.
Thanks for letting us know.
Okay, Leilani, I thought we asked this question. How far do I need to travel for my RV? Let's try it again.
We did that.
Helen B., I have 3 humanitarian projects planned. Will any be approved initially or later?
Once approved in the first round of approvals. The other 2 sit on the back burner for a while, and you're waiting on that. And then they both get approved at once. So, yeah, you can get started on one of them pretty quickly.
Virginia will be traveling to Atlanta on November 3rd. Do you see her trip going smoothly?
Airport, takeoff, land. You're good. Yeah, I see you getting home.
Lucy XOXO says, is any of my Zim real? I would really like to do something good for humanity. She's worried about her Zim.
They're real.
Hi, Jen. Jessica says, just a thought came to me. Daylight savings ends this weekend. Can you ask whoever said something about running the clock out if this might be what they meant? Something to do with daylight savings time ending.
You're a genius.
You're a genius, Jessica Prof.
I don't know.
But maybe.
But that was brilliant. I don't know.
Maybe. Let's just go with maybe. Could be.
Think about that.
Interesting.
I get a smile, and that's a very good possibility. So I don't know why.
Maybe that's what running out the clock meant.
This is like a clue here that we're supposed to just, it probably won't make sense until we see it, but that's interesting. I don't know.
I saw
test anxiety attached to that question.
Senator Tom Cotton, a.k.a. Pinocchio, on the Senate floor yesterday going, I will never vote to extend daylight savings time because the children should not be going to school in the dark. Okay, retard, how about this? Let's do this. How about we start school an hour later? and keep daylight savings time so that when the workers come home at 5 in the afternoon, it's not already pitch dark. People are irritating.
Mm-hmm.
Just start school an hour later. They're kids. They're only there 5 or 6 hours. Start school later. Raul says his chapter 7 is complete. Will he have to pay anything back after the RV? Raul, I don't think so. The whole point of chapter 7 is that your debts are discharged for another 70 years. So probably not.
I don't see you pay anything back.
Josie says, how many zeros do you see in my RV blessing? That's a clever way to ask.
Well, I'm not always good at that.
6.
Sometimes I'll see like the first half of a number.
6,
Gabriel. Name again?
Josie.
Ten digits.
10. Wow. Jessica wants to know if she will land a new job before the RV.
As of now, no.
Which hopefully means the RV is real soon. Kim Marie says, can you tell me if I will find a companion? I have made mistakes in husbands. Haven't we all made mistakes with husbands and wives?
Marie is her name?
Kim Marie.
Kim Marie.
56.
That's my middle name, too. Yes. Is it like third time's a charm here?
Third time's the charm. Okay.
He's a good one. Really is. I think that's destined.
Robert wants to know how his appointment goes and how far away it is.
Goes well. $30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay, Diane Y., I know you told me what state and the house number. Can you tell me what's the color of the house? Actually, that should probably be easier.
You know what? I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not going to be able to get all that.
Okay,
all right, color of the house. What's her name?
Taupe. Okay, it's taupe gray.
What's her name?
Diane Y., Diane Young.
It's like a khaki or a tan.
Tan color? Okay, Cynthia says, do you see me doing my RV appointment in Houston or Dallas? And does it go well?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yes, it's fine. It's really easy. Every time I've seen people go in, it's really easy. They walk you through the whole thing and tell you exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Ask any questions if you're unsure about anything.
You go station to station. So, all right, let's pop over to the YouTube side of the house and get those super chats up there. Oh, wow. Start out with 100 SAR. Bernadette, I don't know what those are. Saudi Arabian Rial, maybe? Okay. Thank you. Whatever it is. Seems like a lot. Bernadette here, still in Saudi. Why are my family in Ireland so jealous and backstabbing towards me? They've done heinous things to me in the past. I have no clue why.
Yeah, it is jealousy. Probably because they're so planted in their life and you're just off doing your thing. And every time they hear about you, you've got something else exciting to say and they have nothing to say. And they're just jealous of you. There's nothing you can do about people being jealous of you. I mean, especially if you're not doing anything to rub anything in their face. I mean, people are going to feel and think what they want to think. And it's usually more about them than it is you. And don't worry about it.
They hate you because they can't be you, Bernadette. That's all there is to it. Sugar's mama just saying hi for $5. Hi. How are you? Lori says, how many weeks till I have to do physical? Will I have to do physical therapy for my leg?
About 4.
4. Marcia Frame says, I've had several dreams about my ex Norman Frame who passed 2 years ago. Is there a message?
Because you've been feeling lonely. And he knew that. Because you needed attention. That's what he said. That's it.
Deb, wow. Hi, Jen. I'm so stressed out. My son converted to Islam about 2 years ago, and my daughter is in a new lesbian relationship. I'm trying not to worry, but this is a shit show. Should
Write
I
a book,
be
lady.
worried?
That's a good story. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
God, yeah, jeez.
sounds like the beginning of a
At
joke.
least
I'm sorry.
At least they're both still the same sex. Okay, at least they're both like the boy is still a boy and the girl.
The Islam thing is short-lived. The lesbian thing is a phase. She figures out that the girl is not, she's really convinced by this girl that, oh, you're this and you're that. They love to do that. Oh, yeah, you're really a lesbian and all this stuff because she wants to be with her. The reality of that, she's not really going to like that, and she's just going to realize that women aren't any easier to deal with than men. You just let it all play out. Just be the loving rock and support that you need to be. Everybody's going to be okay. They're just going through their own phases.
That was me biting my tongue on the women aren't any easier to deal with than men comment.
Well, don't get me started on men.
Just biting my tongue. Hello, Mike B and Jen. Thank you for everything you do. This is April Anderson from Minnesota. Does my dad, Jim Clemens, have a message for me? I miss him so much.
Jim Clemens. April. He's talking about you. Like, there's this big group of family that you're not aware of that's in heaven. He's just talking about how everybody's just so proud of you. Like, and they don't see it the way society sees, like why they should be proud of it. He's talking about your journey and how well you've done. Resilient. You're a trooper. Keep going. He's positive.
It is 11:11 right now, so send out your most positive wishes.
Crap. I have somebody at 11:30.
All right, we're gonna just got a couple more to go, and then we're gonna be done. Red Star just gave us $9.99 for nothing. Thank you, Red Star. Art Taurus gave us a super sticker, and Chris Pagan says, "Will I get a promotion before the year ends?"
Yeah, right before Christmas.
Okay,
you want
good
it
for you, Chris Pagan. 3 more questions, and we're out of here. Hi, Jen and Mike. Do you see me moving to 1532 Concession Road, 6 West?
No.
This is Shirley. No. Okay, same question twice. Last question then. Hi, Mike and Jen. My name is Lee Milborn. Jen, where will I be on January 1st, 2026, and with whom?
You're with some older people. It's during the day. They're watching a game. I don't know if you go visit people. You're visiting people.
Visiting people. All right, guys. That is going to wrap the show for today. Jen has a reading coming up. Thank you, each of you, for being here today. And Jen, any final thoughts? You're doing a philosophy tomorrow morning. Is that correct?
Yes. I am doing a philosophy show tomorrow. See if I can get anything else for you guys. Go to Philosophy with Jennifer Falah on Rumble and subscribe. Tomorrow you'll have another opportunity to become a monthly supporter before Sunday night, when I'm going to do a monthly supporter appreciation show, a reading party. Everybody can come. And yes, I will still do Rumble Rants because I can't stop anybody from doing that. But on that show, I'm going to be doing readings just from monthly supporters. But you'll have an opportunity tomorrow to do when I'm live to do that. And you can also do it during the reading show. So that'll be Sunday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's all I know.
All right. I will be on tonight with the original Mark Z and Zester on Whiskey and Wisdom with Mike Bara's good dating advice. And if anybody asks, I will tell you the Forex rates that I am hearing for when the RV finally goes, because Jen wouldn't let me say them on this show. So
listen, if I get a hit like that,
I know
that it might be a problem. You should listen.
I know.
If I tell you to take an umbrella and it's sunny outside, take your freaking umbrella because it's going to rain. I mean, if I do that, interrupt you and say, I don't think that's a good idea, you should probably listen to me.
That's true.
Anyway, maybe I'll show up in chat on Whiskey and Wisdom and be a smart ass with Gina.
If Jen said, do not get on that plane, I would not get on that plane.
My mother was like that. She never called herself psychic, but like a few times in our life, Mom said, don't go. My dad got in a major car accident. If Mom says, don't go, I have a bad feeling, and starts crying, you're like, well, we're not going there. We're not doing that today. Never abused it. I mean, just a few times in my life, but she was like that.
My ex-wife, one of the things besides cooking she was really good at was if she told me somebody was bad news, they always ended up being bad news. It may take 2 or 3 years to figure it out, but they were always bad news. She had a great intuition about people. And, the perfectly normal, nicest guy you could possibly imagine. She'd be like, he's a pedo. And I'm like,
the girl's dad was like that. And then, I'm just like giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. Oh, everybody's nice, and I'm sure they're all good inside, and blah blah blah, and that's why I get myself into trouble. Mm-hmm. But he would look at somebody and say, "He's a punk." No, he just knew right away.
He was really good at that. That she could cook, and she could pick out bad people. She knew them instantly. All right, guys, that is going to do it. I'm going to go do some push-ups and hopefully get my sinus infection cleared up. And feel better for this weekend because it is Halloween coming up on Friday. Jen, I think I asked you, what am I doing on Halloween a week or two ago? And you said, I'm going to go to some paid party somewhere. There's a party up the street. I don't know if it's going to be paid, but I'm going to try to drag Dave Bara out there. Oh, well, okay. We got one more super chat just came in. Do you see my son Chase Hanna is getting a job at Northern Light and moving to Idaho?
Yes. I don't know if it's in the spring. Yes, Jolene. Hi, Jolene.
All right. That is going to end it. And thank you guys for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we will see you next Monday. And hopefully we're all on here next Monday talking about how we're going to spend our money. Love you. See you on Whiskey and Wisdom tonight. Jen, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.